The Auditor General herself has said, yeah,
2.5% is going into the pockets of individuals.
Who?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So this is what she said.
And it affects your salary.
Yes, of course. 2.5% of our contribution plus 5% of the healthcare facilities that they do pay, and 1.5% of track and trace solutions. All that money goes to an escrow account.
Okay. That's a total of 9%.
Yes.
Tuendele.
All right. So Dr. Gadhungu says that in 10 years, that will amount to 111 billion Kenya shillings. All right, okay? And according to her report, this money is going to that escrow account on daily basis.
So William Ruto just called us brokers.
Hii makelele mnasikia kwa hii mitandao na nini ni watu ambao walikuwa wanaibia sisi siku ya NHIF. These are brokers.
He's saying that he has formed a very big consortium of tech companies that are going to make sure that no money is going to be stolen or is going to disappear in SHA.
Nimefanya consortium kubwa. Tukasema we are going to have a consortium of technology companies that is going to make sure that there are no fraudulent claims in SHA.
And this is where my problem begins. Why are you forming a consortium of IT companies to check on SHA while the Constitution gives the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget the ability to check on every expense that is committed by the government? Anything that the government spends, the money goes to the consolidated account, and then from that account they are able to audit and say this is what has been used and this is what has not been used. This is the money in, this is the money out. But what has Ruto done? Ruto has made sure that no money goes through the consolidated account and nothing is going through the Auditor General or the Controller of Budgets.
I need to bring out the fact here that there is a lot of money that does not pass through the COB. And the Housing Fund, the SHIF, like you have seen, the Railway Development Fund, the Petroleum Levy, all these funds are operated outside the consolidated fund and therefore not part of what I approve.
So if this happens, who already is making sure that SHA fails? It is the president. So why is he claiming that we, the people who make noise, are the ones who are stealing from NHIF? This guy is playing a lot of mind games. The people online 100% rely on the systems that are in place in government. The Auditor General has released a report, and it is from that report that we are reacting and saying, where is 2.5% of SHA contributions going to? So for Ruto to come today and talk to us Kenyans as if we don't have our brains and starts abusing us, saying we are brokers and we are the ones who are stealing from NHIF.
The people who are complaining are the fellows who have been stealing from us. They don't want a technology system that works because they want to continue stealing from us. I want to tell them the stealing is over, my friends. Move on. Hakuna tena pesa ya umma itafujwa kwa mitandao.
How are we stealing from NHIF? We have the country's interest at heart. There's no way I would come here and talk and say that that SHA is working and it is not working. People are going to hospitals and they are not able to be treated. Why are private hospitals withdrawing from that whole system? Is because if they continue relying on this system that they are not getting paid on, they are going to fail. Why does Ruto want the private hospitals to fail? Because if these people are continuing treating patients and they are also charging and waiting for money to be paid and they are not getting paid, all these people will lose their jobs. The people who are working in those hospitals, and those hospitals will close down because the government will say, we want our taxes, we want to see the payments, and also these hospitals are running based on expenses. So for Ruto to come out today and start claiming that SHA is now going to be controlled by this consortium of companies, of IT companies.
Nimefanya consortium kubwa. Tukasema we are going to have a consortium of technology companies that is going to make sure that there are no fraudulent claims in SHA.
Why do you need a consortium of IT companies? The IT company that was supposed to work on that system worked on the system and delivered it to the government of Kenya. And it is us, you actually, it is you, the government, that has decided to sign terms and conditions that are going to make sure that the government doesn't have access to this system, and the government will not be able to come up with another system now that SHA is here with us.
The contract, in part stating that the procurement entity nor the government agencies are authorized to access the system in order to build a similar product.
You are the ones who signed this contract, and now you are coming back to us to abuse us and tell us that we are the ones who are sabotaging what the government is doing. You sabotaged the government. You sabotaged the system before it was even delivered to Kenyans. When you don't look at the terms and conditions that tell you that you as the government cannot look into this system to see where the problem is unless this company comes and does it. And also that this government cannot bring a similar system to SHA to correct what has been done. So we are now tied to this particular system and we cannot do anything about it. Do not play mind games with Kenyans. We know what the system is doing. We know that the system is not working. And do not blame it on us that we are the ones who are causing the system not to work. You are the ones who went and signed this system. You are the ones who did not have competitive bidding. It is not us.
The report details how the management breached the law by using uncompetitive procurement procedure in single sourcing a service provider of the digital system, violating Article 227 of the Constitution, which requires fairness, transparency, competitive and cost-effectiveness.
Now that the system is not working, now you are blaming us. Don't do that. And guys, please remember that this government is the one that promised to bring this healthcare system. And if they don't want to follow what the Constitution says, and it says that the Auditor General, the control of budget, the consolidated account, these are the things that are going to be safety measures for all the money that comes into Kenya. So if you decide to open other accounts outside the consolidated account, and now you are blaming Kenyans for a system that is not working because you're embezzling funds from that whole system. 2.5%, it is not us who said it. It is the Auditor General. It is the system that the government has in place that said that 2.5 is going somewhere that they don't know. And it is not us, and it is not the Auditor General that decided that these accounts are not going to be in the consolidated account. So why were you blaming us right now? William Ruto, you will come one day to regret these decisions that you are making and these names that you are calling us every day. We as Kenyans, we are out here looking for the good of our country. But you are out here to make sure that the country goes down. Your days are numbered.
Hiyo kanisa ninasikia inaitwa Jesus Winner. Hiyo si Jesus Winner, ni shetani Sakariota. Huyu ni Judas Sakariota. Fikiria wewe pastor huyo si Judas, sikia unaitwa nani? Shetani ya kanisa serikali maraya yako inake na makanisa maraya yako inake. Unaweza kupewa hadi milioni 120 na kishaba kama si maraya yako inake, maraya ya kanisa hiyo inaitwa Jesus Winner, ni Jesus shetani. Watu wanakufa hospitali, wengine wamefungiwa huko kwa maodi. Hakuna pesa ya kulipa maodi. Mama mboga anapiga kelele, anakunywa madawa kila siku, na nini hakuna kusikiza, sisi tunakufa huko hospitali. Kanisa sasa hizi ni kama shetani. Hata shetani alitoka huko nye alikuwa ametupwa na Mungu, akaenda kukaa kwa makanisa. Nitarudi kanisa wakati shetani nitaona ameokoka. Ba shetani kanisa takataka. Wengine wanalepu wanaume, wengine ndio ni maraya ya Ruto. Kwendeni huko takataka. Nawe Ruto ujue haki ya Mungu. Hiyo Biblia unachukuaga hivi juu, Mungu atakuwa na siku moja na utaharagana kama shetani ya serikali, takataka ya serikali. Na makanisa nyinyi yote na si makanisa yote iko kanisa iko na Mungu. Hiyo takataka ingine ya makanisa ya kukuja ni takataka, ni maraya yako inake. Kwenda huko takataka ya kanisa.